You know what? They probably go by a strict rule book, and they're not taught outside of that. They can't kind of, not that drivers are outside the box, but they can't think and
I mean, right under drivers is patches.
Yeah, I know.
They can get the drivers. I mean, come on.
I agree with you, man.
That's a little rant about the Geek Squad.
Cool. It wouldn't be a special episode without doing that. All right, cool. Anything else you want to go over?
No, we'll let John take the stage here, man. I'll just hang out.
All right, hang out, Tim. If you want to watch a show in the meantime, I'll get John on, and then I'll bring you both back.
All right, Steve.
Awesome. Talk to you soon.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to get John May on from evernet.co.uk. And where is John? Uh-oh. Give me a second here. Evernet. There he is. And we'll get some input from John, and then I'll read the slew of emails and voicemails you guys sent. And it should be a pretty fun episode, so I'm excited. You know, all the voicemails, too, aren't congratulatory. A lot of them have to do with some type of tech problem, because we got some before I made the announcement. And I really hope that John picks up, because it's ringing. All right. John, you there? John. Try one more time, and then I'll just go straight to voicemails if I can't get them.
Hello.
There's the man. Thought I lost you for a sec. Was your phone?
So there's a bit of a time delay on the internet.
All right, let me bring you full screen here. There you go. And there he is, the man. Hey, thanks for being on episode 300, John. Appreciate it.
No, it's good to be such a landmark episode.
Yeah. Didn't know what you were getting into, did you?
No, you got Tim and me, and then obviously you got lots and lots of emails and voicemails to read out as well.
Yes. So I'm, you know, when you did sign up, I know we're cutting a little bit short right now, but I'd like you to do a full episode in the near future. But for now, why don't you hit us up with some stuff you wanted to go over?
Yeah, sure thing. I bought because I'm always short of cloverleaf adapters to plug into like laptop chargers, because I get quite a lot of the foreign students around here. So I'm trying to say, well, here you can have a UK adapter to plug into the wall, because the foreign adapters they put on aren't fused and they spark and.
What's a cloverleaf adapter?
So,
what is that?
Cloverleaf. It looks like that. It's so it's got like three.
Those.
One of those, yeah. I call them cloverleaf adapters. I'm not sure what other people call them. It's like it's basically three holes in the laptop charger, and they apparently look like a cloverleaf.
Yes.
So I bought a ton off eBay, and I plugged it in this morning, and bang, the whole house went up. The fuse box went, and I was left in the dark. And
when you say went up, that went up insinuates fire. So it didn't go up in flames. Really?
It didn't go up in flames, but this kind of grey kind of smoke came out, and I could smell burning. And I was sitting there going, "No, it's not good. It's not good." So it instantly took it out. But obviously, by that point, everything in the house was just it just turned off because it had blown the fuse box. So I had to go and replace the fuse. And so I bought them off eBay from a seller that I've used before, so I thought they were good. So I sent them a bit of a nasty email saying that you did endanger my life as well as all the other people in the house at the same time. And they instantly refunded me all the money, saying, "We'll look at it," because well, on the plug itself, it's got it looks like the British kite mark, which is like a safety symbol,
right?
But it looks forged. So I said, this is clearly from like China, and you've just blatantly just stuck a British seal on, because if you sell it in the UK, you have to have the British kite mark on, which is like a safety symbol,
right? And
all the fuses do as well. So I took the fuse out, and the fuse, I think I threw it out, but the fuse was just it was literally just exploded, and it was charred, and I was sitting there going, there was no way in hell that I could have plugged that into anything safely. So if I'd given that to a customer and then they'd taken it away, oh my God, I didn't think of the liability that they would come back and sued me for that.
That's nightmarish. So it's the laptop power adapter. Is that what it was?
Yeah. So Yeah, well, it's between the plug into the wall and the laptop adapter. So it's not the actual adapter itself. It's just the bit that you plug into the wall up until the adapter.
Just that part? That part doesn't even have that much like circuitry and stuff in it. That's just a wire.
It's just a base. It's just a wire. But in Britain you have to have a fuse in it. Just in case, because I know in America there's just 2 pins, isn't there? And
sometimes there's 3. We have the clovers. We have a couple clovers.
Sometimes,
but you know what? Probably if the fuse wasn't in there, everything would be fine.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's on a 3-pin kind of plug. So you've got the earth, live, and neutral. So it won't work without a fuse inside it.
I see.
So it's all safety driven. So they're all trying to. It's safe. So in terms of if the fuse doesn't work, you don't electrocute yourself.
Gotcha.
Which is a good idea. But obviously it varies from country to country. So
hey, you're not uploading like torrents or anything while you're doing the show, are you? Because I keep losing you.
No.
Okay, just checking. Not doing any on-site backups, anything like that, or a cloud backups.
No. No. This I've got Messenger signed in, but I'll just sign that one out.
All right. Stupid Messenger.
Skype is the only other program I've got open.
All right, good. Just wanted to check.
Connection at the moment. So yeah, the fuse box blew, and that was most of my morning was spent replacing a fuse box. So that was fun.
Damn.
Also, I just bought Goodbye, which was a good buy.
John, I gotta hang on, John. I gotta call you back. You keep breaking up.
Okay.
Let's try that again. Bear with me, guys. Thank you very much. Okay, you're back.
Okay, is that better?
For now.
Okay, good.
Cool. All right, let's keep going. What do you want to go over next?
Yeah, I actually bought, it's called a netbook box. Sold on eBay for about £40, and it's basically, I'm getting more and more netbooks in, and I realise I haven't actually got an external CD drive, so to try and reinstall an operating system is pointless, because I can't. I tried to mount ISOs onto USB sticks, but it didn't quite work very well, so...
what is that? So, it's a disk drive and a card reader? In an enclosure?
Yes, it's a disk drive and it's got card reader, but it's also got a built-in voltage switch, so you can actually plug in at the front. There's a space where you can actually plug in a universal adapter and then plug a laptop into there, so you can actually power the laptop through the main device as well.
Really?
So it's got a hard. Yeah, so there's also a hard drive enclosure in the back. So there's a hard drive in there that's got Windows 7 and like antivirus software and kind of all the tools I use on a hard drive, so that I can kind of boot it into that environment and try and use it without trying to boot up an infected machine.
So it has a full install of 7 in there.
Yeah, I've installed. It didn't come with that. I put a hard drive in there and then installed it onto there.
For £40.
£40, which is about. Oh, I'm not sure which way around it is. It's about $50 or $60.
That's like nothing. That's a cool thing. Where'd you get it?
Didn't eBay. It didn't actually have the CD drive. I had to put the CD drive myself. But that was such a CD drive, and it doesn't obviously have the hard drive in, so you have to put the hard drive in yourself.
Right.
But I mean, it's got the universal power adapter is almost kind of. They're worth about £40 here, so we can have that as well as a CD drive, as well as a hard drive enclosure,
and 3 USB ports.
And there's 3 USB ports. There's like an SD card, and various other bits and bobs, CF cards and things.
Can I see the back panel? Because how do you get the computer to recognize the hard drive through the? Oh, okay. There's a USB port back there.
Yeah, there's a USB port there, and that's just the on-off button, and that's the you plug it into the wall to power.
Very cool.
I had to buy it because I broke my netbook, and I dropped it and the hard drive died, so I put a new hard drive in. But I was thinking, well, how can I make this easier? Because otherwise I've got to try and put the hard drive in the dock and then install it that way, and then put it back in to install the drivers. So I was sitting there having a bit of a dilemma. So I thought, well, I'll just buy you one for me, and then I realised actually it's a good tool for netbooks because they're very much. I mean, quite a lot of netbooks don't have CD drives in anymore. So it's
like all of them practically.
Yeah.
It's called a netbook box. Is that so somebody eBayed that, they'd find that netbook box?
Yes. I will just bring it. Yeah, I'll just do a search. I'll send some. There will be a link. It was called a netbook dock external HDD/DVD combo enclosure.
Very cool. Yeah, that's a great tool. You could even use that with well, you can't use the power part, but you could use it as an external CD drive, just for a lot of things. Where you have a laptop and maybe the CD drive's faulty in the laptop, might work for that.
Yeah,
got card reader, USB ports. It's awesome.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just basically if I think that the outside is damaged or in some way, I can just check and make sure the CD drive works by just putting a CD drive in and then putting a CD drive in the external box and see if that works that way. So that's quite cool. Also getting quite a lot of the. Have you heard of this system tool virus?
No.
It actually changes the background and it says, "Warning, you have a virus." And it's very similar to the scare where it says, "Do you want to pay to activate your software now?" And it can, you know it's not real when it says $40 because all the keyboard settings are in English UK, so all the UK users say, "Actually, no, this isn't real." Because it's just a bit of a giveaway in terms of, obviously, if you're a UK user on a UK laptop and it's asking you to pay in dollars, you know that something's a bit fishy. The only thing I managed to kill it was it's called rkill by Bleeping Computer. They also do the links for Combo Fix, and it was the only thing that could kill this. I mean, Super Anti-Spyware could see it, but it couldn't kill it. It was only in the application data and then the local temp files, and it just wouldn't die. You press delete and it says, "Oh, can't delete. File is already in use," and you just couldn't kill this thing. But rkill, that's just RKILL, and it was downloadable as a executable. It was iexplore.exe, and it just found the rogue process, killed it, and then told me where it was, so I could then delete it, and then that just fixed it.
rkill, cool. And you got it on Bleeping Computer?
Yeah, Bleeping Computer. It's a free download, and it just searched for all the kind of malware in memory. So it doesn't actually scan the hard. It doesn't scan the hard drive at all. It just looks for the stuff that's in memory that you might not be able to get out immediately, and just tries to kill as much as possible,
right?
And just leave you with kind of the bare essentials, and hopefully tell you where the virus is.
Right. Cool, man. That's a great tip. Is that a virus in the US too, as well?
I would imagine so, because it's trying to bill you in dollars, so I'd imagine it would be in the US.
Okay.
But I've had about 4 or 5 of those in the last week or so, and it's now I've gotten used to it. It's now you just churn them out. But I mean, the first time I got it, I did what's that? Super Anti-Spyware looked at it, it couldn't remove it. Malwarebytes didn't even see it. AVG was having problems taking it out, and quite a lot of them saw it, but they couldn't actually remove it because it was just that far. I think it was in use.
I think in the US version they asked for the money in pounds.
Just a role reversal.
Right.
It wouldn't surprise me at all now. So yeah, I also wanted to say, obviously this is the 300th episode. I wanted to tell people what Podnutz has done for me.
Sure.
I just say it's inspired me to become a better technician, because quite a lot of the people who come on there obviously run their own full-time repair shops, and some of the care or etiquette things that you might not pick up unless you're doing it every day.
Right.
Really kind of inspires you to kind of actually make sure that everything is fixed. And like to make now I kind of install the programs using Ninite and clean it all down, using some cleaning wipes and things, just because it's the little nice touches that I might not have done before, but quite a lot of the people coming on said that their customers appreciate just the little touches. So I think that was some of the tips have been quite good.
Nice.
The laptop repair videos as well. I've actually just got my DVD collection.
Look at that! Hold that up. That's beautiful.
It's in the PAL version. It was actually seized by customs. There was a bit of battle with the Royal Mail to actually get this. It took 3 weeks to get it. I was about to email you saying, "Where's the DVD?" And then I got a note from Royal Mail saying, "You owe us customs tax." And I was like, "Oh." So
how much was the customs?
is £11.75
Oh,
import
dude,
tax.
I am sorry.
And I tried to tell them. I said, but the value of it is only £25.